Okay, my Streamlab is freezed again. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get into my editor. Yes, I know. Thank you. Starting scene. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what's happening. Everything was working fine, and hello, you guys. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. Hard drive decided to went to sleep and to take a nap before the live. Hello, everybody. Hello, Lee. Elena's in the house, and Mick, and MC is in the house. Is he in the house? Shane is in the house. Sorry. Everybody's here. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a short one because, well, I know that Nicole is actually doing a live stream on her channel, and she's going to talk about one of the apps that I will be presenting to you tonight. I am not sponsored by any of that. I'm not sponsored by that app producer, creator. I just like love. Oh yeah, I don't know what happened. It's like all of a sudden everything started like going up. I went on a couple of live streams, and I know that I did like some promo for Spotted Ghost. So is it some from them? I don't know. So thank you for the new subs. Thank you very much. It's like everything. I don't know what's happening. So thank you for being here, and blame it on Elena. I don't know. It's yeah, I'm on fire. Probably Hinsdale brought. I know Hinsdale brought like lots of subs. I know I've noticed like new subs coming from the Hinsdale video. Probably people like creepy. Hello, Shell does. Probably people like creepy places. So yeah, it's going up. And hey, hello, Shannon, British Girl Explorers. Hello, hello. I know it's very late down in UK, so I will be brief. I was in a chat, and I was participating in the chat, and all of a sudden I saw a chatter named Spotted Ghost come in and say, "Hey, I have new apps that I developed. I'm looking for people to try them out." So I said, well, I want. A couple of days passed, probably 1 or 2 days. I got an email from Spotted Ghost saying, "Are you still interested? Are trying our app?" So I said, yeah. And when I looked into Spotted Ghost, well, I've noticed that it's the same creator that's Spirit Talker. And I've used Spirit Talker, and I had lots and lots of great responses with Spirit Talker. I know that app that I know Nicole had some problems with it, but I will check it out. I want to try it into like a control environment, but like I will be like in 2 or 3 weeks. I will be going in New Brunswick to investigate an old courthouse and jail and an hotel room. because my hotel room that I'm renting is haunted. So I will be investigating those places. And I want to try those apps in especially in the jail. Because in the jail, you can't like set it down and just like wait for it. I know that Nicole tried it into a, hello, Greg, how are you? I know, Rich, how are you, Rich? I know that Nicole tried it in on the battlefield. She had loads of responses. Probably it was like there was too much entities wanted to come in contact with the machine. So we're gonna check it out. I'm gonna bring out the other screen and I'm gonna present to you those apps. I say again, I am not sponsored. I will try them out honestly, and if I like recap everything that I did with Spirit Talker, everything, all my responses were awesome with Spirit Talker. So let's see what the Spirit Typer gives us. So here is Spirit Typer, developed by Neil Davies. He's the same creator that Spirit Talker. I'm gonna try Neil. If you're watching, please email me again. I want you to come on the show. I want you to explain everything tech about that. I want to have a tech person. I want to have a creator, an app creator himself come and talk about this app, because I know some people will say, well, it's an app and can be controlled. Hey, no problem, Tommy. Just pop in and just say hello and watch by the corner of the eye, all right? So, yeah, if I could have an app creator come on the show, talk openly, I'm an open. I don't want to bring somebody and like put him on a, no. I want to be honest. I want to say, yeah, try to work with this app. It is, you will have good responses. You will have the good results. I don't know. It's $6.99, I think. It will do the same thing that a $500 Envoy will do. Okay? So, if you don't want to pay $500 for Envoy, that will be your thing. So, you have your alphanumeric keyboard. You have just the alpha keyboard or the numeric keyboard, and you even also a yes no freaking app or site. You can even use it as a yes no prism. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, as a yes no prism. And I know when Nicole tried it on the yes no, she had like loads of like yes no coming from everywhere. So probably it, like, if you have like many entities wanted to talk at the same time, probably that was happening at that moment. So it is decent. And on the bottom, you have EMF meter, movement, air pressure. It works even like an EDI. He's got air pressure. You have like a compass. You got a gyroscope, orientation. Let's look like at the basis. I hope that the screen is good, that you will see it. I just hope. Hey, Kindred, how are you, my friend? Krista, how are you? Thank you. Oh, thank you, Krista. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, I've worked with Angela and Lomar, and I will be working with Lomar again in New Brunswick. So stick around, and I'll think you'll like the content, all right? Thank you very much for being here. At the moment, I'm presenting an app that I will be using, and probably that Loma will be trying it out as well. So, and I hope it will. So, yeah, basically it says the paranormal spirit typer works similar to the world famous Envoy ghost box, but this app uses more sensors. What are those sensors that they're using? They're using a magnetometer. This senses magnetic and electromagnetic fields around the device. An accelerometer it detects movement and vibration, just like an EDI. In EDI, you have like the vibration sensor. So I will probably try it like next to my EDI to see if like the sensor goes off. So, hey Laz, how are you? Thank you for being here. Wow, everybody's coming in tonight. Oh wow. Oh, thank you. I'm so overwhelmed, you guys, because sorry, my girlfriend is getting the kids to sleep. So, I'm so overwhelmed having you here. It's like my little Wednesday that I'm here and chatting with you and having like my little sit down and having my little one-on-one. And you know when sorry, I have the same games that Nicola have. You can have like exclamation point points to know the amount of points that you have. You can do exclamation point heist to do like a ghost hunt, and exclamation point gamble with the amount of points that you want to gamble, and you can like win prizes and accumulate points and get some a t-shirt, mug, sticker. So go ahead. For the hour or probably 45 minutes I'll be here, just go ahead and play the games and have some fun. All right. Well, I blabber around and showing you this device. All right. So it uses, yes, an accelerometer, a barometer. Well, it detects the difference in air pressure. The compass, it will detect the changes in magnetic interference to the magnetic north. This I have a little reserve on that because, as we know, the magnetic north moves. It doesn't move a lot, but it moves. So the Earth moves, so it could be affected by the movement of the Earth, the movement of the magnetic north, but it is so slight that could it? I don't know. I'm gonna find out by testing the device, all right? It uses the gyroscope that detects the slight movement of the device, a little bit of like the accelerometer, but probably in a, like on the level side. Like probably like if you set it on the table, if the table lifts. Never seen it in my life with my own eyes. Sorry. So we'll check it out. All right. So, and the orientation, it detects the slight movement of the position of the device. So if the device is moved. So it tells you that you simply place the device in an area and click the calibrate button. You put it, like you deactivate everything. The Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth, the landline, and they even say deactivate airplane mode. So, or put it on airplane mode. I think it tells you to put I'm a bad salesman. If I go off, turn on airplane mode. Yeah, because you don't want any other devices to come into your device. So you turn everything off, you put it on airplane mode, and you just leave it there. You don't touch it, and you calibrate, and you leave it there. And if you move it, you have to calibrate it again, as it says. So I will follow the instructions like it said, and I just hope that, Neil, you see this, or one of the people at Spotted Ghost, if you see this, if you want to come on the show, I would be gladly, and I would be honored to have you come and explain, because I've always said it. I've been using DEADCOM. I won't hide. I've been using DEADCOM from Carl Asal, and it's a great app as well. Spirit Talker was my go-to app before that, and I had awesome results with it. All right. I just wish I will have kick-ass results with that or the other one. So this is Spirit Typer. So if you want to try it, go ahead. The links are there. I have nothing out of them. All right. The only gift that I have are the apps. Yes, they sent me some codes to have the apps for free to try them out. And I will give my honest, truthful review of them. I'm sorry if I say it like that. If it is crap, I will say it is crap. If it is too sketchy, I will say it. And if it works, and if I have like awesome results, I will say it as well. Hello, Betty. Thank you, Michelle. Hello. Thank you for dropping. So I will tell you the honest truth like I always do. I will try them honestly, and we'll see how everything will go. So now we'll go and check the Spirit music box. There is the Spirit music box. It works about a little bit like a conventional music box, I understand. Once again, you have EMF, you got movement, you got compass, you got air pressure, gyroscope, orientation, and once again, like it says, you turn on airplane mode, position the device, click start to calibrate the sensors. Do not move the device until you're finished. So basically that is, we'll see the other layouts. There you go. So we'll go check, and it kind of uses the same kind of sensors that the other device use, but this one, it makes a sound like a music box, and yeah, and like it says, the Spirit music box works similar to the world famous Para 4C device. For this use, a lot of more sensors and is more complex. So I'm gonna try this one as well. It like I say, our field is not, we're not working in a field that we can say everything is genuine, everything is in concrete. We'll find. Elena, yeah, you have that music, but I haven't tested it yet. I know Paranormal XP at good. Yeah, if the girls had good experiences with it, I will. Yeah, Krista, I used to like GhostTube, but the thing is with GhostTube, I had issues working with it on airplane mode. I don't know, it was like issues with like recording, or then had enough memory. I don't know. It is a great, an awesome app as well, but it's just the issue of having that phone, um, having data coming in from outside. And yeah, goes to and me as well, Elena. I had great experiences. I had great responses with GhostTube as well. But every time I was putting it on airplane mode, and especially the one where it works like a spirit box, and every time I was putting it on airplane mode, he was telling me that I no, you have to put it on normal mode. So I'd rather work with a spirit box than use that. I've used Necrophonic, not personally, but I've used it once at Insdale. I wanted to try the experience of trying an Estes method with Necrophonic. It it was it was special, and I know that Lomar's phone, because we used Lomar's phone to do that Necrophonic session, and I know that the phone was on airplane mode because we had a K2 going off, and we told Lomar, "Hey, is your phone on airplane mode?" And he put it on airplane mode, and we did the Necrophonic session later on. So it was all the phones were on airplane mode when we figured out Lomar's phone uh, was on airplane mode. But I, one app on GhostTube that I will probably give it a try, but I will give it a try in a static way, is probably the GhostTube SLS. I have my reserves on the SLS, but the only time a proper SLS camera would work properly is stable and with a like a corridor or a room with nothing in it. Or if it would map something, you would know, like it's mapping a chair, it's mapping a lamppost. It will map anything. Okay? I've seen people, and I know, and it sometimes it is not probably it's not on purpose, but I've seen people working on with SLS cameras and like going and seeing things popping up, and okay, yeah, Sheldus, and they were seeing things around and saying, "Oh, there's like a kid," and "Oh, there's a tall man." No, he's mapping like everything that looks like a human because you're moving your phone. It has to be stable and like in a room with nothing in it, like doorways, and that's it. So if it maps something in the doorway, well, you can ask yourself, is it something in the doorway? And don't take everything for granted, please. Sometimes I get carried away. I'm the first freaking guilty one. Sometimes I go, "Oh no, thank you." Was it really a ghost? I don't know. So, because I know that sometimes being over enthusiastic help, but when I get excited, I get excited for nothing but anything. First steps that my daughter did, I look like a freaking nuthead, right? And yeah, Spirit Talker, like I said, before using Spirit Talker, I used GhostTube. But like I told you, the only issue I had with GhostTube is when I wanted to record, or I wanted to get something, um, um, using a recorder. I'm down on using a recorder, and on my on at Hinsdale, I even used an old ass cassette recorder. So I have that cassette to review, but I know that my recorder. Good night, Helena. I know it's very late in Finland. Thank you for being here. Kisses, love to you. Bunny is laying down there, but I know she's giving you some golden love. And like, if anything, there's anything, I'm always at the end of Messenger. Just write this old veteran, and probably it will help you on anything. All right, love you lots, and and your video tonight, it was awesome. I laughed. I love your cat photobombing you all the time. I just love you. All right. I can't wait to see you in person. Give you a big bro hug. All right. Good night, Helena. Take care of yourself. All right. And yeah, and uh, I, I had issues recording the things that I was catching, and yeah, and but I will never downsize it, saying it is bull. No, if it helps some investigators get the answers that they need, well, for me it is good. As long as you don't putting words into it. All right. Good night, Krista. Thank you for coming. Thank you. And if you like, just scroll around, check what I do, and if you love what I do, and you love that collab that I did with Angelo and Lomar, well, give me a subscribe, and I will gladly, and I won't deceive you. All right. Sometimes I put some times of dropping, but I want to put some stuff, but I don't want to put anything. So good night, Betty. Thank you for dropping. Thank you for coming by, and I'll see you around. All right. Thank you. Thank you for coming. And yeah, I will never down talk an app or an effort that a creator will put. The only time, hello Sandy, hello. Yeah, but you can stick and just watch the rest. I was just like showing 2 new apps that I will be trying on the future investigation. So yeah, and they're by the same creator. Hello, Karen. Oh, thank you for dropping, Karen. All the way from Australia. I dream going to Australia. One of my biggest dream is going to Australia. I've seen today I'm watching the Australia Zoo, the Irwin family, the legacy of Steve Irwin, the Australia Zoo. I find them so freaking awesome. Thank you for being here, Karen. Yeah, I'm talking about some apps that I will be trying on my next investigation, and they're by the same makers of Spirit Talker by Neil Davies. I will go ahead and show them again. And this is the Spirit Music Box, it's called. And it works like a music box. You have like all the You have an EMF meter, some movement, air pressure, a little bit like an EDI, compass, everything. And the other one is called Spirit Typer. And this one, well, it's kind of like a Ouija board. So, sorry for I've got some messengers coming in. So, hey, Dentex, how are you, brother? Thank you for dropping by. And yeah, this one is Spirit Typer. Works about like a Ouija board. You just set it down, you calibrate it. You can use an alphanumeric or just an alpha kind of keyboard that the spirits can use, or the yes no, like a yes no prism. So those were the apps that I was fortunate enough to be asked to try out, and we'll try them out, and I'm very, very eager to try them out and give you my honest opinion. And yeah, tonight I decided to come all alone. Not because I wanted to come alone to talk with you. Don't have my headset on my head. Yeah, I'm wearing the tube because I'm balding. No, I'm bald. All right, I know I'm bald. I'm not balding. I am bald, I know. But I've always Maisie. Sorry, Maisie. A quick hi. What am I to be changed? Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you get better. I hope you get better, Maisie. Wow, blood pressure. Oh, I know when that blood pressure drops. Oh my God. Take care of yourself, okay? Oh my God. It hurts me when I see you guys that like are hurting, or you have like issues or something. It hurts that old veteran's heart. I don't know why. Probably because I've discovered a great community into all of you guys. And it is so awesome to discover everybody, every creator that I discovered through YouTube, through other creators say, hey, go and see so and so, go and see so and so. There are awesome creators out there. And like I always say, loads and loads of creators don't have the credit that they deserve. People like Elena from Wolf Hunt, people like Tommy, people like Paranormal XP, people like Cassie from Whipping Willow, Kindred, and just Karen, what she does in Australia, making us discover those little places that we won't see because, well, those big networks won't present to you those little graveyards, those little part of history that you have over there. And I'm glad to discover every time that you put a video on. It is so refreshing because we're seeing something that we're not used to. And I'm forgetting loads of great creators that are out there and they don't have the credit that they deserve. And I know the other night I went on Nubsy's live, and we started talking about on the subject of paranormal on television and paranormal on YouTube. And and it's starting. And yes, and like Dom was saying, it is true. Producers, directors, they want that wow factor. They want that thing that will sell their show. They don't want that guy that goes to Hinsdale and that have like a couple of rampart hits, couple of K2 spikes, and well, freaking kick-ass Estes method though. But we didn't have no chairs coming out and flying through to our heads. The doll then came out of the case, starting chasing us out of the house. Nothing like that happened. And you won't, if it happens, you will see my face. And when you'll see the face turning probably the same color of the engine behind my Joker, you'll know that I'm shitting my pants. All right? It takes a lot to scare me. All right? I've been, well, I hate saying that, but yeah, I went to a war. Yes, I was a UN peacekeeper, but like, I was the moving target. All right? So I was shot at. I had a grenade thrown at me. So if I see a chair flying through, I'm gonna try to find out what the heck is happening. But you'll never see. And that's the question that you have to ask yourself. Why those creators that are being targeted by the debunkers, by those guys that try to, well, not clean off, but like get rid of those people that are not saying that they're doing. Yeah, my mom, she's doing, yeah, my mom had an issue. She had, well, I say a heart attack. It's in, we say in French, infarctus. Well, she had heart problems, and she ended up in the hospital. She was in the ICU for a couple of days. She was transferred to the hospital near to my home in normal care. She is doing great. Every day, my girlfriend talks to her because it's freaking hard for me. Sorry, with my PTSD, it's a massive trigger for me. So my mom is doing better every day. Her heart was a little bit affected by that mild heart attack. So yeah, she's doing better. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. And yeah, and yeah, sometimes they're trying to admit that they are faking evidence, and well, they won't say it, and well, I won't start in that path, even though I went there. But that's yeah. I don't want to like get, if you see a creator get that wow factor every time, is bullshitting you. I know some creators, and I want to bring my videos to be really appealing to the eye. But if I don't have anything, I won't invent anything. I went on an event with my friend Dom not a long time ago in an old courthouse, and it dates back to 1811. Loads of history, but there was a certain person right there. Thank you, Kindred. Much love, man. I was so freaking worried when you went AWOL. Sorry to say it like that, but When you went missing, brother, we went, everybody in the chat went, where the frick is Kindred? Where the frick is Kindred? We were worried. I'm so happy to see you back. I can't wait to see your next video. I know you were really sick. Get on your feet, get strong, get out there. I want to see you out there, brother. All right. and and yeah, and to bring you that wow factor every freaking investigation, the person is not really being honest with you. We didn't catch anything. We had like probably an AVP or probably that and that, but it was a great freaking house. We were welcome like freaking kings, like queens, like if the place that was definitely a wall, yeah. If I could investigate anything in the world, Alcatraz. If I had the chance to spend a night on Alcatraz, I would freak myself out. I would drop me right there with a boat on Alcatraz, knowing everything that went on that island, everything from Civil War days to before it was a prison and after it was a prison. There. And I know some people would say that haunted forest in Japan, but if I would investigate it, I wouldn't show it. For the respect for the people that did what they did. Yeah, the Tower of London. Yeah, man, Kindred. Oh, yeah. That would be awesome. But with all the jewels, I don't know. But yeah, oh, yeah. With all the beheading that happened there. Yeah, old places. I know I want to go to the UK. I want to investigate. I want to go, hey, Bluegrass, how are you, brother? And I want to investigate in the UK. I want to go, and it's in the plans. But like a place, like a medical place that would, Alcatraz would be like, oh my freaking Lord. I know some investigators went there. I know there are some, but like, you're there alone. I would go there alone. You drop me there, you go, and you come and pick me up tomorrow morning. If I'm still alive now. But it would be that type of deal. That would be for me an awesome investigation. Like, do it like in the next morning, say like, I know I have like loads of stuff. I have to check it out and being eager to check everything, all the footage that you have. That would be a dream come true. But there's so much places, like even the Bastille place in Paris, where they used to do all the beheading in the French Revolution. Battlefields. I know I want to go to Gettysburg. Gettysburg is like a mecca for a paranormal, like 3 days of fighting. I want to discover places in my own country, like right here in Canada. Right here in Quebec City, we have the Citadel that I will be investigating, and I want to do like a big freaking gathering investigation, because you have the Citadel itself, but on right beside the Citadel you have the Plains of Abraham, where the battle between the French and the British happened in 1759, where General Montcalm, well, Marquis de Montcalm, sorry, was killed. and General Wolf was mortally wounded and died from his injuries not far from there. And there's a monument where Wolf passed away. We have awesome freaking battlefields, places here in Quebec. Even right here in my hometown in Trois-Rivières, I did a prison that was not accessible to the paranormal investigators. The last time, and I have it in my videos, go and check it out, the Trois-Rivières jail. That place, last time paranormal investigators went there, it was in 2000, and it was a television show. And the evidence that they had was good, but not great. But when I went there, once again, it was like something that I wanted to organize. Like we were like too much of people. So you're about, Greg, 6 hours from Gettysburg. I'm about 8, probably that 6 and 8 hours from Gettysburg as well. So I don't mind traveling. All right. Of living where we live in North America. We have a great country. We have great spots to investigate, but it is so freaking big. It is so freaking large. I just saw that I froze. Oh, okay. Just came back. Sorry. So we have great places here in Canada, Manitoba, where they had loads of like encounters between the British and, well, they call the Métis people. And yeah, the catacombs in Paris, yeah, that would be another place. That would be awesome. And yeah, just to be here and chat with you guys. It's so... And Antoine, hey, hello Antoine. I just saw you coming in. Thank you for coming in. Just about to pull my reverence and to say goodnight to everybody that came. Thank you for coming. Guys, this week I will try to put a video. It probably won't be a premiere, but I will try to put a video out for you guys. I want to try again Randonautica. And I don't want to try it like I want to try it because I want to find out if I could be able to come upon random stuff like Chelsea and Lomar and Angelo do, because they are random. They are really okay. People could say anything they want, but the most genuine people that I've met so far are Lomar, Chelsea, Angelo, and Frank. Because what we lived in Innsdale was some kind of special. And I something happened that night that, I don't know, that created a bond, and that was awesome. And I wanted to present you with a new video this week, but like I told you, the last investigation I went, there was too much people. One of the ladies that was there, she kept like screaming like a crazy, sorry, person, but well, she was enthusiastic and I can't blame her for that. But I will go back by myself with Dom and the person responsible Hello, Dom. Hello, Beth. I'm finishing and I'm popping over to Nicole's. All right. Just showed everybody the app. Just told them that no, no, Sheldon. I'm not disappointed in people, and I never will be. But I was disappointed in a situation that happened recently. And for those who know me, for those who know what is happening in the paranormal sphere, something happened. I was supposed to do a collaboration with a creator, and that creator was caught doing something, and it didn't respond to any of my messages. So Nicole's over already. Okay, I thought she was going for 2 hours. Okay, okay. Sorry for to hear that. Well, I'll extend for another 10 minutes then. I will keep blabbering. So where I was going. It doesn't take a lot to get my hamster to break his face into his wheel. And yeah, I no, I never. I am not disappointed. I was just disappointed in that situation that I was supposed to collaborate with that person, and something happened. It didn't respond to my messages. And hello, MK. How are you? Thank you for being here. And yeah, and I was saddened by the situation that happened because I wanted to collaborate with that person, and that situation happened. Yeah, I saw that set. Oh my freaking lord! Oh fudge. 7:05. I'm freaking out. I don't know what's happening. Oh, I'm really. I I know that nowadays I don't know what happened with the YouTube algorithm, but even my daughter, when she opens up the tablet, she goes on my girlfriend's freaking account, and she goes like we created like a kid's account, and my videos are pushed up, always up, and my and my girlfriend and my daughter, look, Daddy, it's you. And she freaks out because she sees me on the. So I think that YouTube is pushing me up, and people like what I do, and I'm so. Oh, Nicole, hello. Yeah, and well, Nicole, while you're here, let's go to the chatting scene, all right? And yeah, I was telling about the Spirit Typer, but I'm gonna show you Spirit Music Box. Yeah, I type with 2 fingers. I've said it before, I'm an idiot. There's Spirit Music Box, Nicole. It works like basically a music box. It works a little bit like the Spirit Typer worked. You just leave it there, you don't touch it, and it will do his little music and everything. And yeah, it uses the same sensors that are used by Spirit Typer. The magnetometer, the accelerometer, barometer, the compass, the gyroscope, and it works like an EDI plus, because it will sense a movement, and I want to test them with my EDI plus standing beside it, because I want, if it senses a vibration, I want my ADI to be next to it. So if my ADI sends a vibration, don't spill my coffee, sends a vibration, then if the app sends a vibration, well, so yes, I will check it out. I will check where I was, where I ducked out of your session. Yeah, I want to. It's the same creator that Spirit Talker. Both apps are created by Neil Davies. He's the same creator that had created Spirit Talker. And like you see it right here, you turn on airplane mode, you turn off everything, you block everything of coming into your phone, you just leave it there. And I gave a shout to Neil Davies or anybody at Spotted Ghost if you want to come to the show, explain everything, get us the technical side, everything. I will gladly welcome you. I will gladly give you the stand, my 700 sub stand that I have. But I want, because I've had so much great results with Spirit Talker. That's why I want to give them a try. Because with Spirit Talker, on being on airplane mode and having so much stuff coming in, and let me like refresh you guys. And if you go back in my videos with Lomar, we're in the tunnel. We hear 1922, and 1922 was written on the bricks. It was Spirit Talker that gave out 1922. It wasn't on DEADCOM. It was on Spirit Talker. And when we were using Spirit Talker and DEADCOM, yeah, I know, Nicole. It's like, I don't know, it's tidal wave. Like I said, I've noticed on my kids on the tablet that my videos are being pushed up recently, and I've seen a video of an ex-employee of YouTube that say when a creator gets to a certain point, it gives like a push. They want to help the smaller creators that get regularly, probably like a live stream or getting some shorts, or I don't know. And it's not supposed to, Nicole. It's not supposed to. Well, the GPS, if it used a GPS, well, it doesn't really, it used a compass, but the compass, and it says you don't you don't move the device. You do not move the device. So, and that's why I want Neil to come on the show to explain the difference between having your device on airplane mode and having your device like getting data from outside. Because what from my knowledge, on airplane mode, nothing could come in or go out of the phone. In principle, like, I'm not a tech guy, and that's why that's why I want Neil to come, or any does it create the music or just play what's stored? I think it play what is stored, the music, but to know what triggers it, well, in principle would be one of those if like the EMF is triggered or movement or the compass, if like the, and like I said, the compass, I have like big reserves on that because it will detect the movement of the magnetic north. And like I said, and that is a fact, that magnetic north moves. It doesn't move like 6 feet an hour, but it moves. So yes, it is like a PNB music box. It is supposed to replace, that is what they say. The Spirit Music Box works similar to the world famous Para 4C device that use a lot more sensors and is more complex because, you know, the music box just have like, they have, I know that some music box will use a movement and a temperature sensor like on the triangle, and some of them will use only a movement sensor. And I think it's the one that is made like a coffin. That's the one that have the temperature and movement sensor, and the Para 4C, that's the movement sensor. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that is what they're... Hello, Chem Paranormal. Welcome for dropping by. I said, this is gonna be a short one, and I've been at it for an hour and 2 minutes. And yeah, I want to go out there and go do a great investigation, but like I told you, the images, and Dumb from 13 Spirits Paranormal will vouch for that. The images that I had were like, oh, it's okay. Well, say Travis, that was a pleasure, and happy birthday again. And yeah, and I was with Dom at that investigation at Old Courthouse, and that person that was a little bit too loud. And I don't want to bring you images with, well, this could possibly be that. No, I want to to bring you stuff to say that is genuine. What is that? So night, Kindred. Night, everybody that is going. Kindred is going. I know that I've seen Sheldis too. Well, good night and welcome, and thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. And yeah, I was supposed to be a little short and sweet one, but hour and 5 minutes. Yeah, loudmouth. Yeah, exactly. So Dom and me, we're gonna go back to that 19th century, the early 19th century, 1811 building. Just a courthouse. Just the where the judge used to sit and everything. When you're gonna see the architecture in there, it is so beautiful. I wanted to have like some images that I didn't had the chance to shoot. I will go back, shoot that B-roll, because I want to present that historical building. It is so awesome. And knowing that a poor indigenous man was 1811, yes, was unfortunately wrongly accused and hung behind the courthouse. So loads of spirits, loads of energy, but I wanted to really get in depth of that building and really investigate it. with Dom more in a calmer manner, and I think Dom will be and will vouch for that. It wasn't that kind of night to have a great investigation to bring you. So this week I will try to do something, and yeah, I will come back because I was telling you that I want to try, yeah, Randonautica, because I know Lomar and Angelo found some cool stuff, and I want to find out if it is possible, and well, get that wow factor and say, wow, oh, look at that. And so thanks, Z. Yeah, I love that that new layout and that new OBS. It's so freaking great. I just love it. And oh yeah, yeah. That's it. I'm getting subscription. Like I'm looking, and my numbers are going up, and all of a sudden they're like going down, and they're going back up, and it is, yep, it is YouTube. Well, we need that platform to present you with everything, and yeah. So we'll try Rando to just try it out, and well, get me out of the house and get me walking. And I know the spring is coming, so probably crank up the heart a little bit and have you make a little video of the hog roaring around in the garage. Yeah. So everybody, thank you so much for coming. Thank you, and I hope that you go and check them. Go and check them, and check those apps. If you don't want to pay for them, it's fine with me. Wait wait until I get my review out, and I will get you a hello, Super Pigeon, and welcome. I was just about to say goodnight, and if you want to check the stream back, I was presenting some new apps that were developed by Neil Davies, the same creator of Spirit Talker. So go and check it. And yes, spring is coming, and everything is doing good. Everybody's doing good. It will be winter again in a few days, but no, please. So you guys, thank you again. I appreciate each and every one of you. If I could, I will give you